The great Wali, Salahuddin Ayyubi, told by wise Wali. Salam, my dear friends, it's me, wise Wali. Do you know about a warrior so brave, so kind, and so loved that even his enemies respected him? Let me tell you about Wali Salahuddin Ayyubi, the Wali who freed Jerusalem and Masjid al-Aqsa. Long ago, in a land of warriors, a little boy named Yusuf ibn Ayyub was born in Tikrit, Iraq. But we all know him as Salahuddin Ayyubi. As a child, Salahuddin was not the strongest or the tallest, but he had a heart full of Iman and a love for knowledge. His father and uncle were warriors, but Salahuddin loved listening to stories of the Sahaba and great leaders. One day, his teacher, the great Wali, Nuruddin Zangi, told him, "The greatest victory is not over lands, but over your own heart." And guess what? Wali Salahuddin never forgot this. Wali Salahuddin grew up hearing about Al-Quds, Jerusalem, the land of the prophets. Did you know Masjid al-Aqsa is the third holiest masjid in Islam after Mecca and Medina? It was the first Qibla of the Muslims. Before facing the Kaaba, the greatest wali of all time, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and the Sahaba, his friends, used to pray towards Masjid al-Aqsa. It is the land where Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, Nabi Musa alayhi salam, and Nabi Isa alayhi salam walked and preached. It is where our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam went on the night of Isra and Mi'raj before ascending to the heavens. Can you see why Jerusalem is so important? It is not just land, it is the heart of Islam. But when Wali Salahuddin was growing up, Jerusalem was taken up by the Crusaders, and the Muslims were not allowed inside. This made his heart cry. Every night, Wali Salahuddin made dua, "Oh Allah, use me to free Masjid al-Aqsa." Years later, when Wali Salahuddin became a general in the army, he fought bravely, but he was also known for his kindness and mercy. Even in battle, he told his soldiers, "We fight not for land, but for Allah. If you must choose between hurting an innocent or being hurt, choose to be hurt." Once, when the leader of the Crusaders fell ill, Wali Salahuddin sent his personal doctor along with fruits and ice to help him recover. Once, a soldier asked, "Oh Salahuddin, why do you give water to the enemy soldiers?" Wali Salahuddin rahimahullah smiled and said, "Our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam taught us mercy." Would you like to be strong and kind like Wali Salahuddin? Never let anger control you. After years of struggle, the time had come. Wali Salahuddin gathered his army and marched towards Jerusalem. The Muslims had lost it for nearly 100 years. The Crusaders were afraid. They remembered how, when they had taken Jerusalem, they had killed thousands of innocent Muslims. They feared Wali Salahuddin would do the same. But Wali Salahuddin was not like them. He followed the way of the greatest Wali of all time, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. After a great battle, Allah granted victory. the gates of Jerusalem opened and Wali Salahuddin entered Masjidul Aqsa. Can you imagine? The same masjid where the prophets prayed, the same masjid where our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam stood on the night of Mi'raj, and now it was free once again. Wali Salahuddin fell into sajda and wept. He cleaned the floor of the Masjidul Aqsa with his own hands with rose water. He ordered the adhan to be called after nearly 100 years. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. The sound of the adhan filled the skies once again. Now, my dear Wali, if you were a great warrior, what would you do to those who hurt your people for 100 years? Some thought Wali Salahuddin would take revenge. But what did he do? He forgave them. He told the people of Jerusalem, "You are safe. No harm will come to women, children, or the elderly. Go to your homes in peace." Even the Christian generals were shocked. One of them said, "We have never seen a conqueror as merciful as Salahuddin." This is what makes a true hero. Power is not in the sword, but in the heart. Wali Salahuddin ruled with justice and kindness. But do you know something incredible? When Wali Salahuddin died, he was a ruler of the vast kingdom consisting of Jerusalem, Syria, and Egypt. But he did not leave anything behind more than few silver pieces, one horse, and no palace and no treasure. He had given everything away to help the poor. They had to borrow money just to buy his burial cloth. Subhanallah. Imagine being the greatest king and having nothing because you gave it all away for Allah. Would you rather have gold or good deeds? Wali Salahuddin made his choice. What will yours be? Oh my dear Wali, here are 3 lessons we learn from Wali Salahuddin Ayyubi rahimahullah. Number 1, love and protect Masjidul Aqsa. It is not just a building, it is our history, our heart, and a gift from Allah. Number 2, true strength is in kindness. Even when he was powerful, Wali Salahuddin chose mercy. Number 3, victory comes from Iman and hard work. Wali Salahuddin prayed and prepared, then Allah helped him. May Allah make us brave, kind, and determined, just as Wali Salahuddin Ayyubi rahimahullah. Ameen.